Hey dear Good Physios, I hope everyone are doing great. I wish you the best World Physiotherapy Day. So today, 8th September 2025, as a physiotherapist, the next world is within our hand. Okay. So for the Physiotherapy Day, I am going to tell a little bit of initiative that I'm going to recall the muscles name, except the muscles of the head. I'm going to recall the muscles of the neck, upper limb, thoracic region, abdominal region, spinal region, and the lower limb region. So let me recall the muscles. This is a single take. I won't do any like cut in between and reading and coming and something and tell you. Okay, it won't be like that. So whatever I'm having in my mind, I just recall. Is there any variations or is there any mistakes? Just give me in the comment. I will correct that. Okay. Can we start? Right. We'll start from the neck first. So in the neck, we'll start from the front region, longest colli, longest capitis, rectus capitis anterior, rectus capitis lateralis, superficial muscle, platysma, trapezius, sternocleidomastoid, stylohyoid, mylohyoid, digastric muscle, anterior belly and the posterior belly, geniohyoid, and also downside muscles, sternothyroid, sternohyoid, thyrohyoid, omohyoid. And if you go for posterior side muscles, suboccipital muscles, rectus capitis posterior major, rectus capitis posterior minor, obliquus capitis superior, obliquus capitis inferior. Now come to the upper limb. Pectoralis major, pectoralis minor, subclavius muscle. Now go to the thoracic scapular region, where you can find serratus anterior, where you can find a levatus scapulae, rhomboidus major, rhomboidus minor, and followed by that shoulder muscles, rotator cuff muscles, supraspinatus, infraspinatus, teres minor, subscapularis, followed by that shoulder muscles, teres major, coracobrachialis, anterior, posterior, middle, deltoid muscles. Okay. Then arm muscles, biceps brachii, triceps brachii, brachiobrachialis. Then come to the forearm region. There, pronator teres, flexor carpi radialis, palmaris longus, flexor carpi ulnaris, flexor digitorum superficialis, flexor digitorum profundus, pronator quadratus, flexor pollicis longus. Now come to the extensor group. Anconius, brachioradialis, supinator, extensor carpi radialis longus, extensor carpi radialis brevis, extensor carpi ulnaris, extensor digitorum communis, extensor indicis, extensor digiti minimi, extensor pollicis longus, extensor pollicis brevis, abductor pollicis longus. Then come to the hand intrinsic muscle, opponent's pollicis, abductor pollicis brevis, flexor pollicis brevis, adductor pollicis, abductor digiti minimi, flexor digiti minimi brevis, opponent's digiti minimi. 4 intraossei muscles, 4 palmar intraossei, 4 dorsal intraossei, and 4 lumbricals. That's it. That is the upper limb muscles. Now go to the spinal muscles. In that, superficial muscle we already know, trapezius, levatus scapulae, rhomboidus major, minor I already told. On that, serratus posterior superior, serratus posterior inferior, then the erector spinae muscle groups. Before that, there is a spinotransversalis group, splenius capitis, splenius cervicis. Now come to the erector spinae, iliocostalis cervicis, iliocostalis thoracis, iliocostalis lumborum, longissimus capitis, longissimus cervicis, longissimus thoracis, spinalis capitis, spinalis cervicis, spinalis thoracis. Now transversospinalis group, multifidus, semispinalis capitis, semispinalis cervicis, semispinalis thoracis. Along with that, rotatories, rotatory brevis, rotatory longus. Now come to the intersegmental small muscles, intertransversae muscle, interspinalis muscle, and also levataris costarum. So these are all the small muscles. That's all about the spinal muscles. Now come to the thoracic muscles, diaphragm, external intercostal muscle, internal intercostal muscle, innermost intercostal muscle, transversus thoracis muscle, subcostalis muscle. So these are all the thoracic muscles. Actually, serratus posterior superior inferior also will come under the thoracic region. Now come to the Abdominal muscle, external oblique, internal oblique, rectus abdominis, transverse abdominis, then posterior wall muscles, psoas major, psoas minor, iliacus. Now come to the gluteal region. Okay, abdominal region over. Now one more small muscle is like pyramidalis muscle. Now come to the pelvic floor region. We'll finish the pelvic floor region first. Levator ani. So in that three muscles are there. Iliococcygeus, pubococcygeus, puborectalis. Along with that coccygeus muscle, that is the ischiococcygeus. Superficial transverse perineal muscles, deep transverse perineal muscles, urogenital diaphragm. Anal sphincters, urethral sphincters. So these are all the sphincters. Bulbocavernous, bulbospongius. So these are all the external pelvic muscles. That's it. Now come to the gluteal region. Gluteus maximus, gluteus medius, gluteus minimus, tensor fascia lata, piriformis muscle, obturator externus, obturator internus, superior gemelli, inferior gemelli, quadratus femoris muscle. These are all the gluteal region muscle. Now come down to the thigh region, anterior thigh, sartorius, rectus femoris, vastus medialis, vastus lateralis, vastus intermedialis. Now come to the knee joint small muscles, articularis genum. Leave that. Now inner thigh muscles, pectineus gracilis, adductor longus, adductor brevis, adductor magnus, in that only adductor part. Now come to the hamstring muscle, biceps femoris, shorted and longed, adductor magnus, hamstring group, semitendinosus, semimembranosus. Now come to the leg, anterior leg, extensor digitorum longus, tibialis anterior, extensor hallucis longus. Then laterally, peroneus longus, peroneus brevis, peroneus tertius. Now posteriorly superficial muscles, medial gastrocnemius, lateral gastrocnemius, soleus muscle, then the deep muscles, plantaris, flexor digitorum longus, flexor hallucis longus, tibialis posterior, popliteus muscle. Now come to the foot muscles. In the foot muscles, extensor digitorum brevis, extensor hallucis brevis. That is the dorsal surface muscle. Now sole muscles. There are four layers. Layer number 1. Abductor hallucis, abductor digiti minimi brevis. Then the flexor digitorum brevis. That is the layer 1. Layer 2. Quadratus plantae. Then the 4 lumbricals. That is the great layer 2. Layer 3. Flexor hallucis brevis. Flexor digiti minimi brevis, adductor hallucis, in that oblique and transverse. Now come to the 4th layer. 3 palmar intraossei, 4 dorsal intraossei. So these are all the muscles of foot. Now come to the residual muscles, what I missed. In the neck, anterior scalene, middle scalene, posterior scalene I missed. Is there any muscles? Neck, did we finish everything? Mostly we finished. Yes. Mylohyoid. Yeah, everything we finished. The thoracic we finished. Upper limb, abdomen, spine, pelvic floor, gluteal region. Yeah. I hope I finished. I covered every muscles. So is there any muscle I missed? Just comment here. And once again, I wish you happy World Physiotherapy Day. Be the best physiotherapist. Be always a good physiotherapist. Good Physiotherapy community wishes you from the heart. Thank you so much. Take care. Okay. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.